So, where in the world is Arvin Tolentino? Is he roaming recently in Korea already? Is he chilling at home? Or is he just ghosting the PBA, like that one ex who suddenly stopped replying after you sent, "Did you eat already?" Well folks, let's talk about the real tea. I mean the real deal behind why NorthPort's rising star is suddenly missing in action. Why all of a sudden the MVP of the league missing in action? MIA, once upon a time. And by that, I mean just a few weeks ago, Arvin Tolentino was the face of the Batang Pier. After Robert Bollock sailed away, Tolentino took the wheel, led the team to their first semifinals appearance in the post-pandemic era, and even bagged a Best Player of the Conference award. But now, he's nowhere near the hardwood. Instead of shooting threes, he's dodging court time. Why? Let's break it down. At first, the excuse, was injury. A hip flexor issue. Fair enough, players get injured. But you know what else is injured? His team. NorthPort's offense without him taking all the pain. Then we heard he was back in practice, but also not cleared to play. Back in practice, and not clear to play. Then why he goes back to practice? But also, maybe signing a contract soon. To what team? You tell me. It's like a teleserie where you never really know who's the villain sometimes. His contract ended on April 30th. And here's where it gets spicy. The PBA has this cute little rule. Auto-extend a player's contract until the end of the conference. But, plot twist, the player still has to agree. And guess what? Arvin hasn't signed anything yet. Why? Because he's got options. Lucrative options. Let's say 46 million Philippine pesos worth of options, coming from the Korean Basketball League. That is lovely, Twed, isn't? Yup, you heard that right. 46 million Philippine pesos contract. That's not just a bag. That's the whole vault. And suddenly, we all understand why he's taking his sweet time. Here's the ultimate PBA love triangle. Arvin, NorthPort, and possibly San Miguel, or even his ex, Barangay Ginebra. When asked if he'd stay in the PBA if traded to SMB or Ginebra, Arvin literally smiled and said, "Depends." Classic. He said, "I'm not sure yet. All I know is I'm happy right now." That is some kind of an answer. He is happy not playing and ending his contract. And yes, most likely the offer not of Ginebra or SMB smooth, bro. But honestly, who wouldn't pause if you're choosing between nostalgia, a possible championship team, and 46 million? So what's next? Will Arvin re-sign with NorthPort and save their sinking season? Will he wear a San Miguel jersey next conference and suddenly score 30 a night? Or will we see him next month in Korea, dropping buckets while eating kimchi, with millions in his bank account? Well, seriously, don't ask me what Tim Cohn feels right now. That is a different story. Or how Al Francis Chua will make a very difficult strategic talk to Arvin, since they threw him away just a few seasons from NorthPort like a cheap commodity. Do not believe some videos out there that there are three-way trade between SMB, Ginebra, and NorthPort. That is a fantasy and laughable. Arvin Tolentino has pride and a lucrative opportunity now that he hardly earned from the last conference. The ball is now in him. If you want to get him to think of it, he is 46 million peso player right now per contract, and he wants security. Surely that is in his mind. Gumble, I can see in his eye the 46 million of pesos, where a few months ago he did not even think of it, but surviving in the league he loves. As of now, he's technically still with NorthPort, but not playing. Because of injuries, contract issue talks with NorthPort, 46 million things to think about. All we know is no contract, no game time, lots of offers. In short, Arvin Tolentino is in happy limbo. Not on the court, not overseas, just somewhere in between. Well, again, the 46 million guy. Will the Batang Pier reel him back in? Cash, cash, cash. Or will someone else offer him a ship with better sails? Richie Rich SMB or Ginebra, where his heart was broken? Or Korea? Simple cash, cash, cash and security. Stay tuned, PBA fans. The Arvin Tolentino saga isn't over. And if it ends with him, I feel like wearing a Korean jersey and buying his whole barangay dinner? Well, we called it first. By the way, if your fingers are not too busy, would you give me a favor? Just hit those little button that says like and subscribe somewhere in your device. It means a lot to me. Until then, see you on my next video, my friend.